Welcome friends to the YouTube channel. This is the SignalNet YouTube channel, and if this is your first time, you're highly welcome. Thanks for having you. If you're returning, thumbs up. I love you so much. So let's get right into it. This is our weekly forecast video, and in this week, this is the last week of October. And in this week, I'm going to look at four things. One, what's happening currently in the markets, how you can make money from the market in short term, key levels to watch out for, and lastly, my expectations for next month. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'll start with Euro USD, or rather, maybe I should start with Pound USD. Now, let me start with the Euro USD. So for the Euro USD on the monthly chart, this is what we have. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. So we're still in the same idea. There was a decline, a rise, and currently it's declining. So it declined after hitting the 61.8 level, it declined to the 50 level, then fell to the 38.2 level, which is where it currently is. The pressure is still down, but as at now, this month of October is like a doji, meaning that where it opened and where it is right now, almost at the end of the month, it's about the same place. Generally, the pressure is still down. So let's look at Pound USD. For Pound USD, it's somehow the same thing, just like a doji, where it opened and where it is right now is still about the same place. It pulled up at some point within the month, then pushed down. It also hit the 61.8 level and got to the 50 level and broke through it. So it's kind of between the 50 level and the 38.2, but the pressure is downward. And there's something to note about this, and which is that I noticed that just around where it is right now, this zone right here is like a support zone. More closely to it, we have like 3 months that had like around this place where it is like a zone there. So, but the pressure is still down. Whether next month is going to end as a doji, the next month to bounce up back, we don't know yet. But what we know for now is that it's struggling at this support level. Now, on the weekly chart of it, this is how it looks like. You can see that we're having long spikes, the long shadows you get, and as if it's slowing down. That momentum, forceful momentum we're having a while ago downward, is kind of slowing down. Instead, we're having long spikes down and up. So it's possible we may see a potential reversal in the coming months, but we can't be so sure yet. So now, that's what's happening in the market. It's currently in a correction phase. So now, how do you make money from it in the short term? Very simple. In the short term, a simple strategy you can use, and you can use this for the Pound USD and for the Euro USD, is to look for short-term trends and take advantage of it. A simple one is you look for weeks where you have, or periods where you have 3 days of the same direction. 3 days of the same direction. When the market pulls back, you take advantage of the pullback and buy or sell in that direction. What I mean is something like, let me say something like what happened here. Okay, this was not really a perfect 3. Maybe like something like what happened here. For example, you look for scenarios like this whereby you have 1 day buy, another day buy, another day buy. Then when you have that pullback, you enter it and take a buy. So you want to see like 3 days of buy, or something like what you had here, where you had a sell, a sell, a sell, a pullback, and you had an opportunity to sell on that and make some profit. So scenarios like this, in the 4 hours time frame, if you look at it in the 4 hours time frame, you'll see that you had that place where we're looking at just now. This was it. So that there was a pullback and it returned. So that pullback was your opportunity to sell on it and make some profit. So such short-term trades you get with tight stop loss and tight take profit, that's how you can make money from it right now in the short, because it's correction. It's going up and going down. It's not moving so much. So you trying to pursue opportunities for a long period may not favor you. So just grab short profits. Okay. So next are key levels to watch out for. So the key levels I'm looking at, and you should be looking at, is the monthly high and low. This current month, the high of it is currently 1.23375. The low of it is 1.20374. These two levels, this high and low, is something you should be looking at. If the market goes and breaks the high, they will begin to look for strong buys afterwards. If it pushes down and breaks the low in the coming month, then we may see further sells. And the same thing applies, the exact same thing I've just said applies also for the Euro USD also. For the Euro USD, the high we're going to be looking at is the high so far is 1.06943. 1.06943, while the low is 1.04438. So take note of those two levels. A break above it will signal more buys, while a break below will signal sells. Lastly, my expectations for next month. So my key expectations for next month, especially for the Euro USD, because it didn't break through this 38.2 level properly, it's difficult for me to say. And this one, is having like a doji towards the end of the month. We may see pullbacks on it. I'm not so sure of this. But for the pound USD, I am looking forward to a scenario whereby this support, a scenario whereby this support, because there's a lot around it. I'm thinking that in the coming months, we may see a scenario of this support finally giving way, meaning that I think it may actually finally break through at some point and head towards this 38.2 level. It may not, but I'll be watching it. Once, if it breaks this low, I will most likely try to follow it down because it's clearly broke through the 50 level. So those are my expectations for the pound USD. If you have some thoughts also on it, drop it in the comment below, and I'll see you next week. Now, just one more thing. I'm hoping that plays out in the coming week, and which is this daylight savings supposed to be happening today, Sunday. And I'm hoping that maybe when that happens, because they'll have to turn their clock backward. Some places have already done that. That will help binary trading and more people. That morning session of 7 to 9, maybe we'll have better opportunities to make money. Well, for those of you in the group, you will hear more about this in the coming week. Do have a blessed week ahead, and you keep getting updates from me. And sure, if you're not following us here, check the description, follow us on Telegram, follow us on WhatsApp. See you next week. Bye.